So let's talk
All
about
right.
the culture in India and in USA, like
Oh, the differences?
the differences.
All right.
You wanna start?
Well, we
How
can
is it
start with
like how is it like growing up in USA?
depends on the family that you're in.
Depends on the
Depends
family.
on your location and yeah,
All
it
right.
does. And yeah,
I mean, obviously, it's gonna be pretty difficult if your parents are divorced, right?
it can be. Yeah, I don't personally have any experience with that, so because I'm fortunate enough that my parents are still together. Um,
Yeah. So let's talk about you. Like, how is it like growing up?
for me, it was a little uh, different. Some
Yeah.
guys delivering packages. Um, because like growing up when I was young, the school we went to
Hmm.
was very much it was a small town school. So all the families that had been in that town for a couple generations were kind of all like tight knit together. So
Yeah.
anybody who's not really from the area, not quite there, doesn't quite fit in, but I mean they still
Hmm.
get along. They're still nice. But I grew up a decent amount of wooded land. So we'd spend the summers just outside. We'd camp,
Hmm.
and then camp. We'd fish. We'd fireworks for a nice thing, 4th of July and in the summer. But growing up, we didn't really have, I mean, it was for the most part, my father had his job and then my mother had a lower paying job, or she might not have worked because there were 5 kids. Um, so, like, we didn't have any, like, we had a TV, but we didn't have any, like, game consoles, nothing like that until we were a little bit older.
Yeah.
I mean, me personally, it was more of an active childhood because I also still played soccer throughout, and so did couple of my other brothers. They also played. Um, didn't really go out and do a whole lot extra on
Hmm.
that. There were a couple times that we did a family vacation to Disney, but that took some budgeting. It's kind of,
Yeah, because you guys have 5 kids, bro.
yeah, it's a lot more expensive.
Yeah.
It's expensive as one, two people it can be. So
Yeah.
then 5 kids, even back then when things were a little,
I
cheaper,
mean,
you were still getting paid less though. So
I can say your
yeah,
dad was working hard, bro.
he still does. That's the thing, and that's the sad thing
Yeah.
because if we wouldn't have had the Great Recession in 2008,
Hmm.
he would have been retiring about now, if not in just a couple years, but he
Hmm.
can't because the market crashed and he had a decent amount invested. So
All right.
as for disciplinary measures, I mean, we had um, my mother used a wooden spoon. They were that bad. She
Yeah.
hit us with a wood spoon.
Nice,
Um, I mean, if you can get some speed behind that thing, it's just a paddle. So,
bro. Yeah.
but nowadays that would be some people would call that abuse, but I don't think it
Now
was.
that is definitely not abuse,
It's
bro.
just discipline.
Yeah.
So, and if that's what it takes, is what it takes. Now, if you
Bro,
smack your kid into a wall with as much force as you can, that might be a little different. But anyway,
yeah, I mean, my mother can find anything like slipper or like any like
yep,
utensils or
yep,
like a wiper.
a wiper,
A wiper. I don't know what you call a wiper. Like you clean your floor with it.
a wiper.
Yeah, you don't know what that is?
I don't think so.
Mop would be
A mop.
yeah,
Oh, so you're talking
yeah,
like a flat bottom mop, kind of like a Swiffer then,
yeah. Mop
or are you talking like a just a, like a mop with like the strands of fabric.
mop with the rod.
Yeah, I know,
Uh,
but is it like a flat pad bottom or is it like
a flat, bro. And she
okay,
did, and
yes.
she did not use the bottom part. She used the like the stick part.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I was like, I just hide it in the bathroom for like 20 minutes straight. So she cooled down and I come back. Yeah.
No, you see, if you for my parents, if you tried to resist it, that
Yeah.
only made it worse.
Oh,
There was
bro.
no running away.
Oh my God, bro. My dad bought a like particular bamboo stake.
Oh
That,
no.
yeah, because we were three. Yeah, we were three
Yeah.
kids, my two sisters and me. And I was the only one that bamboo stick got used on. Yeah. Bro, bad. If I come home late, like in the dark,
Yeah.
okay, just playing around outside, and if I come
Uh,
back,
Past
uh,
curfew.
yeah, bro, it was bad. Yeah, and my dad don't give a fuck if neighbors are watching. Yeah,
I
he
mean,
wants
that's just
to.
how, but yeah,
Yeah, if anyone's watching, my dad like doesn't give a fuck because everyone in my neighborhood like getting beating their children, beating
right,
their kids. Yeah, because
right.
it's just the culture in India. Like we go to school. Do you does your like teacher beat kids in school?
Not
Like
anymore.
discipline them? Not anymore. Okay, so
Not
in
anymore.
India now I think it's cooled down, but back then, bro, even our teachers used to like give us some sticks on the hand.
Yeah, that was how it was back in like my father's day when he was younger, is I
Yeah,
think what he told me. But
and
they don't do that anymore.
in the school we had like punishment for hands up. You do you know? So you just have to stand like hands up, bro. Your hand for an hour. Yeah, my hand like
Oh,
used to burn bad,
your
bro. That was
hands would burn from holding them up?
bro. Charles, try it for 5 minutes. You will know what I'm talking
Is it your
about,
hands or your arms that would burn?
bro. This a shoulder. Just
Yeah,
do
yeah, yeah.
this. Yeah,
Shoulder.
it hurts
You
so
said
bad.
hands,
No, not hand. Hands by
but
getting
you
the
said
stick on
hand.
hand. Yeah, hands too. But when you get the stick on the hands like this,
Would you get it on the palm or the back?
no, the palm.
Oh, dude, if you got it on the back is more sensitive.
I more sensitive, obviously, but bro, our school like I mean, our school was a good school in the it was private school, but bro,
Gotcha.
the discipline was there top notch. They used to
Wait,
beat.
did you just say it was a private school?
Yeah.
Mm, that's
What do
actually not
you
super common.
what do you mean?
We have public school.
Yeah, we also have public school, but they're just not good.
Yeah, I mean it's not as specialized, that's for certain, but in the US there's less private schools, I would argue. So,
Yeah, because the thing in India is that school and some other thing doesn't get much like budget allocation because you're a growing economy, so they have to do
right.
all this thing. But you guys are
Right.
already developed, so yeah, you guys have like a budget for this thing. So in India, we have a private school for like in my city. It was a small town. We have like 5 6 private school, and yeah, we all went
Yeah.
there. Yeah, but my sisters went to like government schools. Yeah, public schools. Both of my sisters. I was the
Okay.
only one privileged enough to go to a private school. I would say maybe that's a bit of a racism there.
How would that be a
Yeah,
bit of racism?
not racism, but I mean, my parents want me to get good education. That's why they put me in like private school.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah, and yet you were still the only one who got the bamboo stick.
yeah, bro. If I like talk to my mother now, she
Does
just
she deny it?
she deny it and she just said like you wouldn't be in this place if I didn't beat you up.
Okay. And yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and she has this theory that you wouldn't be here if I didn't beat you up. And
I mean,
bro,
there's always going to be some level of what if, right?
yeah. Also, like me and my sister used to fight a lot, and that just come down on me because both of my parents end up like beating me. Because
Okay.
why are you fighting a sister? Okay. Uh,
All right.
there's this particular moment that I can recall right now that me and my sister were fighting over the TV remote. I wanted to watch Discovery Channel. I don't know if you heard about it. I used to
The
watch.
the
I
Discovery Channel.
Yeah, I used to watch a
Yes,
lot
sir.
of Man versus Wild. I don't know if you've heard of that. So I used
Okay.
to watch a lot of Man versus Wild. And my sister was like watching some serial or something, okay? And we were
Okay.
fighting over the remote, and I got the remote. And she was so angry at me, like literally so angry. She had this scissor on her hand, okay? It's a big scissor.
Okay.
It's a big scissor, okay?
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
she just threw it on me, and the scissor went into my ankle. Not ankle, on
Ooh.
my, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And bro, it just stuck there. And bro, oh my God. I went to doctor. I did not move my leg for a week. When I, yeah, at the night it was worse, bro. It just
Gotcha.
worse, yeah. So me and my sister had a couple of ups and downs. We used to beat each other up, and then they both ganged up on me, and then they beat me up. I was like the punching face in the house very much.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You kind of reminded me of a story that a coworker had told me when he was a kid.
Huh?
So he's Mexican. He was from Mexico, whatever. So he and his brother were eating mangoes,
Yeah.
and they both were eating one, and they saw there was one left, like
Yeah.
just in the bowl.
Yeah.
And so they both look at each other and they both drop their mangoes that they're eating, and they go to grab this one mango.
Yeah.
So his brother, his older brother, ends up getting the mango. And he's whatever, he's laughing at him, whatever. So he turns around, picks up a two by four, a wood, just a two by four, and he turns around and smacks his brother in the head
Oh
with it.
God.
And then he just takes off running. And he says, just from the doorway, he sees a shadowy figure, and it's his mother.
Oh
And
my
his
God.
mother picks him up, and she goes, "We don't do that." And she's just like smacking him. And he said the worst part was that when he got when she was done with that, and his brother was all better, then his brother went and started beating him up for it.
Oh wow.
So he said he got beat twice for what he did.
Nice. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
same thing with me because if I beat my sister, she's gonna get me back, and
Hmm.
then she's gonna tell on me to my mother
Yeah.
or my father, and then yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And also, my father was like straight no if I'm watching TV. Like he hated me when I watched TV. He just like it's a waste of time. Why am I not studying or doing something else?
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Well,
I
does he
was
watch TV?
no, my dad never used to watch TV.
Okay.
My mother and my sisters, yeah, they used to watch a lot of TV. Yeah, I don't
Gotcha.
know what, but I hated studies, bro. I might be the first Indian that hate studies, who is not very good at it. I'm just not, bro. I hate being in school at that time. Obviously, I had like my group in school. We had the M gang, so
Yeah.
I was good. Like we don't have like bullying in our school like you does.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, still, but we make fun of people, fun of teachers. Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, we used to do a lot of cringy things in school, like bunking classes, and then if we get caught, our teacher will give us a punishment. We used to hide in toilets just to skip class, bro.
Seriously?
Yeah, you can't
I
get
mean,
out.
I mean,
It's a private school, so you can't get out. If you have to get out in the school timings, you have to like call your parents in. Your
I mean
parents.
that's kind of how it is with the public schools too. That's the thing, at least here.
Yeah, so like you need your parents' permission to skip school or skip class. So we used to hide in
Yep.
toilets just to skip class. If we didn't do any homework, so we used to hide, like literally hide. So that's the
You don't
thing,
just own it.
bro. If we own it, we'll get beat up. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
thing, bro. There's this one teacher. Like, I'm not gonna name him, but he is like the most badass teacher in a school. He
Okay.
did not fear anyone. Okay, and he is known to be the like the who beats kid, all right, in a
Gotcha.
very bad way. Okay,
Gotcha.
if we
Gotcha.
found you doing something that is not a school policy, bro, you are having a very bad day.
That's
Like
funny.
I remember he just beat kids like he just slapped people, bro. If I'm in front of him, he just slapped me 10 12 times, nothing. And I was just getting angry, like, what the fuck is happening in a school, bro? And I tell out like people outside, and it was like teachers beating kids. It was worse in public school than in private school. In
Gotcha.
public school, they just find anything to beat their kid. Like school kids. So that's yeah. That's just my school. I had some fun and like fun at my home also.
Yeah.
Like yeah, so we had like my neighborhood. We all were the same age. So we all the kids from my neighborhood were all the, like same age. But one of my friend, his name is Deepu. I remember. So like
Okay.
me, Deepu were the same age, okay, and other
All
kids
right.
was like younger than me, okay. So whenever we play outside in the park or something, we used to bully all the kids, bro. We used to beat kids because we just had so much anger because we got beat up in the school, and now we are just angry. So there's this
I
one. So
gotcha.
yeah. So there's this a plot, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's this open ground, okay, with a wall. So we
Yeah, yeah.
got so we got a kid who's like at that like 8 or 9 years old at that time, and we were like 15. Okay. So I
Oh,
okay, so my friend hold him up one hand and I hold his one hand and we just threw him in the wall. Bro, this kid got like a massive forehead and his mother came to my house and we had a lot of my mother then beat me up. Yeah.
well, I mean, yeah, if you're 6 years older than the kid that you just beat up.
Yeah, I used to beat up a lot of kids, bro, a lot of kids.
See, when you said that, I was thinking, oh yeah, maybe there's like a 2 year difference, but that's a holy hell. That's
Yeah,
three times
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. And I thought it's just fun. I looked at it like just a fun, but now I look at it, it's just bullying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. And after that,
Yeah.
then nobody wants to play with us. That's the thing. Yeah,
Huh, I wonder why.
yeah, me too. But and if they don't want to play with me, I just get more angry because I don't have anyone to play with apart from my one friend. So now we're just getting more angry. So if they are playing cricket or something, they're playing football, we just mess them
Yeah.
up. We just mess them up. We just take their football. What they gonna do?
Not play with you, that's what they're gonna do.
Yeah, but also like it happens a lot. Like we like make up them like in a day or two. We give them a little
Gotcha.
something
Gotcha,
like
gotcha, gotcha.
candies and something. Yeah, we make up and we I played a lot of cricket in my younger days. Like a lot of cricket, bro. Like
Yeah.
5 6 hours of cricket. Like the skin I have is because of cricket. I was in the sun a lot, bro. I was in the
Hmm.
sun a lot. Yeah. You think I'm brown? You should have looked at me like back then. I was darker than Kevin Hart, you would say. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, I was in the sun like 5 6 hours a day. I got tan. That's the
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And in India, men don't use anything for skincare. Yeah, skincare
That's
is not a
yeah,
big deal in India for men. I mean, for women, obviously it is, but not for men.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. If I'm using a skincare, bro, and my friend knew about it, I'm gonna have a hard day.
Oh yeah, just because you're gay.
Yeah, I'm just gay, yeah,
Yeah,
in
that's
front
it.
of him, yeah.
Yep.
Also, we used to do a lot of gay stuff in school, bro. We just not like literally gay stuff, but we used to like poke each other in the butthole, something like that. Yeah,
It's pretty
yeah.
gay.
It's
Yeah.
pretty gay. Yeah. Now I look at it,
Yeah.
it's pretty gay. We used to do triplings on the bike. I mean, bikes, not bicycle. I mean,
You still what?
3 people sitting on a bike.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, and the middle one is just like getting messed up. Like someone from behind is like playing with his states or something like that. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. So the middle one,
Hmm.
whoever sits in the middle, is having like a hard time on the bike. So we used to like play around each other a lot. So that was some gay stuff. We used to dance a lot. Have a like just go to someone's house and play some music and dance and
Yeah.
lights off and so like so one thing we used to do is that like we get a towel or something and we put the
Okay.
towel on one person and just beat him up.
Oh,
Yeah, 4 5 would beat him up. So I also got beat a couple of times, but we were all just friends. Yeah. So sometimes a guy gets angry or not, but we were friends, so it was all good. Even in school, when I particularly remember, I was in tuition. I don't know if you guys have tuition or not. Like you go to a teacher to study after school.
oh, I yeah, I know what you're talking about. We don't.
Yeah.
That's we call it something else here.
Okay,
But yeah, I know what
so
you're talking about.
at sharp 6 p.m. we had a tuition for maths. Okay, so
Hmm.
we all go to this tuition. Okay, so there's the thing with this teacher is that sometimes electricity would cut and his inverter take like 2 3 minutes to get back up. Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So in the meantime, we used to like just slap people each other, and teacher is sitting in the middle because we can't see anyone. It's like zero. It's like dark. The room was dark, no window, nothing. And if the lights goes
Gotcha.
off, it's just dark. I remember the incident. I was sitting like with my teacher, and some people sitting in the front, and one of the
Yeah,
guys sitting like that side of the teacher. Okay, and lights went
yeah.
off. We just started slapping each other, and I tried to slap that guy who's sitting apart from the teacher, and I just slapped my teacher, bro. And oh my god, my teacher stand up because he can't see who slapped him. Light came up. He bring everyone outside. He asked politely who was the one. Okay, nobody knew
Okay.
it was me, but he had a feeling that it was this other guy, my friend. He thinks
Uh,
that it's him, so he just like threw him out of the house. Yeah, you cannot come back to. Yeah, so he threw him out of the house, and yeah, nobody knew. Nobody knew still. I haven't told anybody that it was me. But if I told him, bro, he'll get mad because he was like the brilliant kid in my class. He just like he was.
gotcha.
Yeah, he's working at Nvidia right now. So you can tell he's brilliant. Yeah. So I started like studying when I someone told me that he got an offer from Nvidia, and at that time I was just fucking around in college, and at that day I started studying so hard that I can't
Gotcha.
fuck up my life. It's like yeah. So from that day I started working hard. I started studying. Yeah, yeah. That guy has a really big impact. Yeah, he don't know. Obviously, I haven't told him because it would be much gayer if I told him.
Eh,
Yeah, I don't want to say him that you have a big impact on me. Yeah, that's just gonna boost his ego, bro. Why would I tell him?
wa- Watch, he's gonna watch this, and then he's gonna find out.
I have blocked his accounts on YouTube. Yeah, I have blocked a lot of accounts of my relatives, my friends. So yeah, yeah.
Are you embarrassed?
I'm not embarrassed. They know
Then why would you block him?
for the comments, bro. They for the comments. They just gonna fill my comment section with like some stuff that I don't wanna be. I don't want public to
Gotcha.
know about. Yeah.
All right. Oh, maybe you should unblock them.
No, no, that's the worst.
Maybe I should be reading
No,
some of these
bro.
comments.
Nah, bro, no, that's not gonna happen. Yeah,
Bummer.
yeah. Bro, we used to do a lot of dumb stuff. Like we used to like also we did like night out in someone's house, like a friend's house or something. In my
Night out?
neighbor, yeah. We just go to someone's house to like spend the night.
Oh, like a sleepover.
Yeah, sleepover. But it was just
Gotcha.
in my neighborhood. Yeah, that's just growing up in India. Also, we used to have a lot of fights, boys fight, gang fights, if you know, over a
Yeah,
girl, obviously over a girl. Every gang fight I have heard of is over a girl. Okay, so
really.
for example, yeah, I'll give you an example. Okay, if you like a girl, or if you're talking to a girl that I like, you're gonna get beat up. You're gonna get
Oh
beat
yeah, you
up by
told me
my
about
friends.
that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I told you. I think yeah.
Yeah.
So if like someone is talking to a girl and some other guy also likes her, okay,
Hmm.
then he'll get beat up. So yeah, if you like a
Gotcha.
girl and I like her too, but you are actually talking to her, I'll get angry and I'll get my gang and beat you up outside of the school.
So let me ask you this: why do you get a gang? Why don't you just do it one on one?
Yeah, that I don't know why, but it has to be a gang. A whole
Hmm.
gang used to beat him up. Like sometimes even like we call him and tell him like come outside of the house. He come outside the house. Suddenly, three, five, six people on him, beat him up badly.
So it's 5-1. That's
Yeah,
pretty cowardly almost.
that's pretty cowardly, but then he has the chance to like take revenge, and he will take revenge 5 times every person, one by one.
I gotcha. I gotcha. I
Yeah.
gotcha.
So I mean, obviously, like all the brilliant kids that who are like not getting in the girls stuff, okay, they are not interested in girls. Only
Yeah.
the bad guys are interested, and they are in gangs. Not in gangs. they don't have a name for gangs here, but it's just a friend circle that we call gangs now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and we like every day we used to like go to a park at 5 p.m. Just spend 2 3 hours doing some dumb stuff, making videos. We used to make a lot of videos.